Students, today exercise number 7, it has to be completed today. The first question is, write any three equivalent rational numbers to each of the following. So, equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent rational numbers. First, we should know about this one perfectly. Okay. When we will call two fractions or two rational numbers are equal. The first question they given 2 by 3. So, you should write equivalent fraction for 2 by 3. What you have to do to write equal fraction for 2 by 3? So, in 2 by 3 fraction, 2 is there in the numerator, 3 is there in the denominator. So, I am keeping divided by same. So, I am writing 2 into one more number. With 2 I am multiplying the numerator. With the same 2 I am multiplying with the denominator also. See here. Here only 2 by 3 is there. What I wrote here, numerator and denominator 2 and 3, I am multiplying with same number 2 by 3 as it is, but I am multiplying numerator with 2, denominator with 2. What happens now? Now what happens? 2 into 2. 2 into 2 is how much here? 4. 3 into 2, how much here? 6. So how much we got here? 4 by 6. Means this 2 by 3 and 4 by 6 are equivalent rational numbers. Why they are equal means if you take 4 by 6, 4 by 6 you can write as 2 into 2, 2 into 3. 2 cancelled. Then what is remained here? 2 by 3 is remained. So 4 by 6 is nothing but what here? 2 by 3 is equal to means same. Now come to 2 by 3 only, same fraction, rational number I am taking. Here and here 2 and 3, I wrote 2 by 3 only, same. What fraction is there? I wrote into I written, that's it. Here with common number, what common number you multiplied here? 2. This 2 you multiplied with the numerator, same 2 you multiplied with the denominator. 2 after next number what will come here? 3 will come. With 3 what you have to do? You have to multiply numerator with you have to multiply with the denominator also. Then what you will be written? 2 3s are 2 table, 2 3s are 6, 3 3s are 9. How much you got here? 6 by 9. So one more equivalent rational number for 2 by 3 is what here? 6 by 9. So for checking purpose, 6 by 9 if you take it, 6 you can write as 2 into 3, 9 you can write as 3 into 3, 3 cancelled, means how much is remained here? 2 by 3. Means denominator and numerator, it can be cancelled in 3 table here. So you can cancel numerator and denominator with the same table without changing its value. Okay. So 2 by 3 equivalent fraction I wrote 6 by 9. Next what you have to do? He asked 3 equivalent rational numbers. So same 2 by 3 I am taking and I am multiplying with one more number. There is no rule that you have to multiply with 2 only, with 3 only, with 4 only like that. You can take 10 also. 2 tens are 20, 3 tens are 30. 20 by 30 is also equivalent rational number for 2 by 3. The equivalent rational numbers for 2 by 3 are 4 by 6, 6 by 9, 20 by 30. Here, instead of 10 here, you can take 4, you can take 5, you can take 6 like that. But with the 6 if you multiply numerator, with the same 6 you have to multiply with the denominator. I hope that you understood. You do the next sum. Next we will go for second problem. In exercise number 7, second problem. See once what is second problem here. I'll read the question. What is the equivalent rational number for minus 15 by 36? First question is denominator. What you have to get? 12. Should get denominator as 12. So now I am writing the question minus 15 by 36 I wrote. But denominator how much you have to get? 12. So 36, 12 into how much is equal to 36? 36 you have to write as 12 into some number. 12 table if you read, when 36 will come? 12 3s. So why I wrote 12 means denominator should have 12. So I wrote 12 here. Other than 12 what you have here? 3. So 15 you can write as 5 into 3 or not? See, this minus is minus only. 15. 5 3 is a 15. Now what you have to do? This 3, this 3. It will be cancelled. What is remained? Minus 5 by 12. So here minus 51 by 36 is equivalent rational number to minus 5 by 12. Means minus 15 by 36 is equals to what here? Minus 5 by 12. These two are equal only. Equivalent rational numbers. So denominator 36 is there, you represent it as 12. Okay. Next one, minus 15 by 36 only. Minus 15 by 36 only. You have to represent numerator as minus 75. See here, you have to represent this as numerator as minus 75. So here numerator how much is there here? Numerator have to get as minus 75. Numerator you have to get as minus 75. So already what numerator you have in the question? Minus 15 is there. So minus 15 with which you have to multiply to get the answer as minus 75. Minus is there, 15 is there. So 15 table if you read, 15 5s. 15 5s how much here? 75. Means minus 15 as it is you have to write. 36 also as it is you have to write it. So numerator and denominator you should multiply with 5. Why you have to multiply with 5? Because I have to get in numerator minus 75. To get minus 75 as numerator, this minus 15 should be multiplied with 5. So without changing the value, with the 5 if you multiply with the numerator, with the 5 you have to multiply with the denominator also. Then if you multiply 15 5s, minus 75 will come, 36 5s. So 5 6 are 30, 0 3 carry, 15 plus 3 is 180. So minus 75 by 180 is equivalent fraction for what? Minus 15 by 36. Next we will go for third problem. What is third problem? See here. The third problem is mark the following rational numbers on the number line. On number line you have to mark 1 by 2 or something here. Mark 1 by 2 on number line. So how to mark this 1 by 2 on number line is very important. So here 1 by 2 is nothing but half. 1 by 2 means half. Half is less than 1 and greater than 0. So we have to write 1 by 2 lies between. 1 by 2 lies between 0 and 1. Half of the portion, half of the chocolates which you have. Half means what? Whatever you have in that half. Means half is less than full. Half is less than full. Now half 1 by 2 lies between 0 and 1. So what you have to do is you have to draw a number line. and mark 0, mark 1. So now, in denominator what you have here? 2 is there. In denominator you have 2. Means you have to divide 0 and 1 into 2 equal parts. So at 0 thick line, at 1 thick line, here it is just not thick line, small line. What you done here? Here you divided 0 and 1 into 2 equal parts. Now 0 can be written as 0 by 2. Numerator is 0, whatever denominator is there, its value is 0 only, except 0. 0 by 0, it is infinity, not defined. Its value till now no one knows about it. 0 by 0 is not defined. 0 by any number, like 0 by 1 is 0, 0 by 2 is 0, 0 by 3 is 0, like that. But why I wrote 2 here? Because it is made into 2 equal parts. So 0 by 2. 0 after, what is the number? 1. So this small one is called 1 by 2. Next one, 1 after next number is what? 2 here. 1 means here 2 by 2. 1 means here 2 by 2. 2 by 2 is nothing but in 2 table if you cancel you are getting 1. So 1 can be written as 2 by 2. Now what you done is you represented 1 by 2 on number line. Okay. So next we will see about 3 by 4. You will understand 3 by 4 by doing 2-3 problems. If you listen carefully you will understand how to do this one. Now mark 3 by 4 on number line. Mark 3 by 4 on number line. First identify numerator is smaller than the denominator. Numerator is smaller than the denominator. Then it is a proper fraction. That fraction is said to be called proper fraction. Proper fraction, improper fraction. 2 types of fractions will be there here. Improper means like 7 by 2. Numerator is greater than the denominator. If you have like this, you have to convert it to mixed fraction. If you have like this, its value is less than 1 and greater than 0. So if it is a proper fraction, its value lies between 0 and 1 only. So 3 by 4 lies between 0 and 1. Same like this only. Okay. So now what you have to do? So I am drawing one number line. I am keeping both sides 0 here and 1 here. 0 and 1 I marked already. In previous problem, when the question is like 1 by 2, I divided from here to here into 2 equal parts. Okay. In your family, if you are 2 members are there, 2 children are there, then whatever your father will bring, it made into 2 parts. Okay. In your family, if 4 children are there, then what you will do? You will make it into 4 equal parts or not? So in denominator what you have here? 4. So I have to divide into 4 equal parts. Okay. Now I am dividing here equal parts 1, 2, 3, 4. So I divided 0 and 1 into 4 equal parts. 1 equal part, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. Now what I have to do? That 4 I have to write 0 by 4, 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4, it is 4 by 4. 0 means 0 by 4 and 0 are equal. They are called equal fractions. 4 by 4 and 1, they are equal, same. So 0 I wrote as 0 by 4, 1 I wrote as 4 by 4. In previous problem what I done? 0 I wrote as 0 by 2, 1 I wrote as 2 by 2. Same here, 0 I wrote as 0 by 4, 1 I wrote as 4 by 4. Then what I had to do? I had to mark this 3 by 4. Why I had to mark there? You represented 3 by 4 on number line. So 3 by 4 if you won't understand, in in normal way, teen pav. They will say teen pav. 3 1/4. So 3 1/4. How many 1/4 are there? Means 3 1/4. So 1/4 means already you know about it. So 3 1/4 will make a 3/4. So you represented 3/4 on number line. The thing is that what fraction is the seed? If it is proper, it lies between 0 and 1 only. If it is improper, convert it to mixed, then number will come. So one improper fraction I will do, that is 10/3. So how to mark 10/3 on number line? How to mark 10/3 on number line? So this 10/3 is which fraction? Numerator is greater than the denominator. It is not proper fraction. I said proper means it lies between 0 and 1. It is improper fraction. Improper fraction first do division. 3 is in the denominator means 3 is divisor. 10 is in numerator means 10 is dividend. So read 3 table. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. So 4 if I wrote here, 12 becomes more than 10. So I should not write 3 4s are. So previous one, 3 3s are 9. If you do subtraction, what will be remain? 1. So this 10/3 you can write as, it is called quotient, remainder, divisor. What you done here? You represented 10/3 in mixed fraction. It is called mixed fraction. So after converting into mixed, you will come to know that this 10/3 lies between which two numbers? You will come to know about it. How? What is here whole number? Whole number is 3. 1/3 is the proper fraction. So this whole number is 3 means 3 more than 3 is there. Means 10/3 lies between 3 and 4. 10/3 lies between 3 and 4. So next what you have to do? 3. You have to write it as denominator. You have to get as 3. See, 3 means 3/1 only. 3 means 3/1. But denominator what you have to get? I have to get denominator as 3. Means numerator and denominator I have to multiply with 3. So here 3 can be written as 9/3. 3 I can write it as 9/3. Then go for 4. 4 means what? 4/1. I should get denominator as 3. To get denominator as 3, numerator and denominator I have to multiply with 3. Then 12/3 is equivalent fraction for 3 and 4. For 3 equivalent fraction is 9/3. For 4 equivalent fraction is 12/3. Okay. Now what I have to do is I have to write on number line. I have to draw a number line with pencil. Here 3 I should write. Here 4 I should write. 3 means what is equivalent fraction? 9/3. 3 and 9/3 are equal. 4 means what here? 12/3. Denominator what you have here? 3. Means from 3 to 4 I have to make into 3 equal parts. I have to make into 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3 equal parts are done here. So 9 after, in numerator 9 is there. 9 after next number is what here? 10. So this becomes 10/3. 10 after next number is what here? 11/3. 11 after next number is 12/3, already is there here. Now 10/3. So you represented 10/3 on number line. Okay. So by practicing you will get it. Here third problem, last problem in this chapter. You have true and false. Just I'll explain. See the textbook. Find whether the following statements are true or false. Every integer is a rational number and vice versa. Integer means here 3 is there. 3 is 3/1, k by q form, it is a rational number. But 2/7, it is a rational number. But it is not an integer. Integer means I said it is represented with z, and in integers you have 0, 1, 2, 3 positive numbers, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 like this. So all rational numbers are not integers, but all integers are rational numbers. Okay. Next question. In a rational number of the form p by q, q must be a non-zero integer. It is true. Every decimal number can be represented as rational number. Decimal number 0.16, it is a decimal number. You can write as 16 by 100. So if any number with point is there, you can convert it into rational number. 5 by 7, 6 by 7, 7 by 7. The values are different. They are not equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent rational numbers of positive rational numbers are all positive. It is good. So if you take here 2 by 3, its equivalent numbers 4 by 6 and next 8 by 12. These entire are positive only. If it is positive, equivalent fractions also will become positive. If it is negative, all equivalent rational numbers will be negative. In next class, I will start a new chapter. Thank you.